Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I'm going to officially name this video my first fall content video of the 2025 fall season. I told myself the moment we get back from our family beach vacation, I was going to get in the fall mindset. Even though it's been so hot and so humid here in Texas, I am such a fall girl and I am so ready. A lot of content creators are already putting out their fall content, and so I need to jump on that bandwagon. So in today's video, we're going to do lots of fall shopping, lots of fall window shopping. If I find something I can't live without, we may even do a haul at the end of this video. So let's get to shopping and see what all we can find today for this fall Shop With Me 2025. Thanks for being here, friends. Our first stop today will be at Walmart. Now, usually my local Walmart usually never has full inventory right at the start of a season, so there are some missing items in today's video because my Walmart did not have them. For instance, there is an emerald green pillow that matches the pink one, and there's a larger green vase that's similar to that light pink vase. I actually had to order 2 of those green vases online since my Walmart was not carrying them. I do love the modern feel to this fall line. I love all of the gold and wicker pieces. I believe gold and wicker certainly can add a cozy, warm, inviting fall touch to your home. In my opinion, Walmart has several pieces that feel and look high end. However, they have a great price point to them. If you're someone that feels like you can never keep a real plant alive, but still like a lot of greenery mixed into your home decor, you can never go wrong with a faux plant. And these 2 options here would pretty much to me go in any room of your home. These mini lamps right now are so popular, and with a price of $19.99 for these, you just cannot beat these. This beautiful rattan mirror was definitely calling my name today. It is so pretty. However, for $35, I thought it was just a little out of my price range today. But it could definitely be layered on a mantle with another mirror, layered with an art piece. There would be so many different ways to style this gorgeous mirror. These candle warmers are also another item that's very popular right now. This one is so classy, and with a price of $24.88, it is such a good deal. Some more items that caught my eye that were gold were these beautiful mirrors. These would look so good on a bathroom vanity or styled on a shelf. This one would also look good layered with an art print on a mantle. This one is just gorgeous. Our second stop today will be at Hobby Lobby. A few things that I love to look for when the seasons change are candles, pillows, blankets, florals, a new seasonal mug or drinking glass, and a doormat for the front porch. And this adorable mushroom rug really caught my eye. This would be perfect on my front porch for this fall season. I added a lot of mushroom decor in my home last fall, and I plan to do the same this fall season. This fall-inspired travel mug for $9.99 is simply adorable, and according to this sale sheet, it would be $6.29 on sale, so what a great deal. I'm hoping this video inspires you to go ahead and do some fall shopping, even if you're not ready to decorate yet, like me. This way you do not miss out on any of the sales and do not miss out on snagging your favorite item. I'm not big on purchasing items just because they're the new viral home decor piece for the season, but apparently these little LED pumpkins are very popular right now. That one was the small green one, and this is the large dark brown rust color. I'm not real sure what color this is. However, I did want to pick up two of these little pumpkins because I thought they would look so good in the lanterns on my fireplace. I know that Hobby Lobby has lots of candles to choose from. However, this is definitely my go-to candle for fall and winter. I usually pick one up at the beginning of a fall season and burn it all through fall and all through winter. I love that they're tall, they're big, and they make your house smell so good. I'm showing this small rattan tray, if you would. It caught my eye today, thinking that one of those candles might look really good inside this tray. That might be really pretty on an end table, on your dining room table. So I was thinking um, I might pick one of these up today just to go with one of my candles for the fall season. This area right here is definitely the moody, cozy, inviting vibe that I want to go for this fall season. I actually have this picture from last year and I love it. There are so many beautiful fall inspired art pieces here at Hobby Lobby, and any of them could go pretty much in every room of your home. Let's look at some blankets real quickly. I don't believe that any of these blankets are new this year. I think these have been here for some time. I was looking for maybe a new blanket to go on my couch this year that was more of a neutral feel. However, I really didn't find one. These green pillows here are gorgeous. I'm definitely a green girl when it comes to home decor, and I think these may be new. For $24.99, though, I thought they were a little bit pricey. Y'all, this chicken pillow, how adorable is it? Doesn't really go with my decor, but if you want just a throw blanket, just to have handy on your couch, this little blanket here would be adorable. Had mentioned earlier that I'm going to try to work in some more mushroom decor into my fall decor this year. However, I was shocked that Hobby Lobby really didn't have any mushroom decor this year. However, I did see these gorgeous prints here. I'm not sure if they had these last year or not. I don't think I bought any new fall items from Hobby Lobby last year, but I really love these. I love the neutral tone to them, and these are exactly the colors I'm going to go with this fall season. Of course, this would not be a Hobby Lobby video without looking at the fall stems. Cosmos are my go-to, usually stems for fall and summer. This color here, I don't remember seeing these last year. I did, like I said, I didn't do a lot of shopping last year at Hobby Lobby, but I love those colors. Of course, hydrangeas are also just a great stem to go for the fall. This plum color, I actually have some of these, and they're absolutely stunning. My favorite go-to stem for the fall season, though, is eucalyptus. I love it. I think it's a great, neutral stem to go for fall. And I actually have several of this color right here. And these are probably the stems I'm going to put in my new green glass vases that I got from Walmart this year. So stay tuned. All right, and our last stop of the day will be at Michael's. Now, I don't want to throw any bad shade toward Michael's. However, I'm not a big shopper here. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like their prices are a little bit expensive, especially when you have just left Hobby Lobby. However, I did love a lot of the pieces that are in their fall collection this year. This oil painting is absolutely
stunning. I would love to have this over my couch. These wooden bells not only would work for Thanksgiving, but they would be awesome for Christmas time. I am a huge accordion rack girl. I love this wood hanger with hooks. I love the shape of it. But again, it was a little pricey for me, but I really need a new one to the left of my um, kitchen hutch, and I'm hoping to find one while I'm out shopping for fall decor in thrift stores this year. These gold trays were beautiful. Again, I saw a lot of really pretty pieces in this collection that would work really good in my home. I love adding some gold touches for the fall, especially for Christmas time. I do believe my favorite pieces in this collection, though, are these three pieces right here. I'm in love with this fall print with this beige mixed in with a little rust or plum color. Not real sure what this color is, but it is beautiful. I love the age look of it. That picture would be so pretty beside your stove with your wooden utensils. This little vase would just be pretty on a shelf, just sitting all by itself. It wouldn't even need any stems in it. I could definitely see an English ivy sitting in this on your shelf. How pretty would that be? So I am obsessed with these three pieces right here. Y'all, the last thing I need is another pumpkin in my pumpkin collection. However, these fabric pumpkins were gorgeous. They had such a high-end look to them. I love the vintage looking gold stems. I believe they would look so good in my living room in a basket on the fireplace. I just love the different texture look to them. And like I said, they are just very classy looking to me and definitely would fit my style.
Okay, friends, we're back from shopping. I may have picked up a few things I couldn't live without, even though I was trying to get the mindset of I did not need any fall stuff or new fall stuff this year. However, I knew that there were some things I had seen on influencers' channels already for fall that I wanted to pick up. Something at Walmart and something at Hobby Lobby, and then just a few more extra things that I picked up. So anyway, it'll be fun. We'll do this quick little haul. The only place, guys, that I did not film at was a Target. Our Target is always so disappointing. It's not a super Target. It's just a regular old Target. And they are terrible about not having the new lines that have dropped out. I am a huge Joanna Gaines fan. If you're new today, I love her line. I love everything about her. I just love her more modern, down-to-earth feel when it comes to her home decor. And then I like Studio McGee. It's a little expensive, but I like Studio McGee, and I really love Threshold. So there were a few things that I had seen on other channels that I really liked in their new fall drops. However, our Target had nothing today, so I didn't do any filming there. Maybe once they get their stuff out, I'll do a separate video. But anyway, let's start with Hobby Lobby. I found lots at Hobby Lobby today that I loved. However, I only brought home a few things. Last year, I did a lot of fall inspired theme. Last year was a lot of mushrooms. Hobby Lobby had a great little mushroom line last year, and I just fell in love with it. They had it for a few years before that, and I thought, oh, I'm not real sure what direction I want to go. And last year I just jumped off in the deep end, and I did pretty much my kitchen, dining room, and a little bit of stuff in my living room with some mushroom fall inspired items that I loved it. So this year I did go into Hobby Lobby hoping that they would have a few new pieces to that line, but you know, I was shocked. As you saw in the footage, I didn't see any mushrooms this year, so I was a little disappointed. However, if you know me, you probably knew that I was already going to pick these pictures up, but I did pick up these 2 pictures with intentions on putting them on my open shelves in the kitchen. Now, I have not gone through my fall items yet. I'll do that maybe next weekend. I'll go out to the shed, pull out all my fall stuff, remind myself what I have, and then, you know, start working on that fall content. But right now, I just picked up a couple pieces today that I knew I wanted to work into my fall decor. So, may not buy any more fall stuff. It's new. I mean, it's early in the season. Who knows what I'll do? I change my mind every day about everything. So, but I did pick up these 2 mushroom pictures, and I'm so happy with them. Here's the first one. So gorgeous. Even though it's mushrooms, to me, it's very neutral. It's not just in your face. I love the black frame on it. It's still a neutral, cozy vibe. And then here's the second picture. I love these. I really do. I think they are just gorgeous. I just couldn't pass them up. I could also maybe put them on the top shelf of my hutch, or maybe over above my accordion rack as you walk in the door on the left. But I bought them with intentions on putting them on my open shelves. If one will fit, I would love to have one on the bottom shelf and one on the top shelf, but I'm not real sure. They may both end up on the top, but they are just beautiful. They were each $20.99, and as you saw today, the fall decor was only 30% off. Usually it's like 40, but that's okay. I still got a great discount. So I got both pictures today on sale. Let me know in the comment section. I know if you're a mushroom girl or not a mushroom girl. Charlotte, let me know. Are you a mushroom girl this year? One of my great friends and neighbors at Charlotte, she had said last year, I do not like mushrooms, Robin. But I went ahead and did, again, some of my fall decorating with mushrooms last year, and I really loved it. I really loved my coffee bars. So anyway, so these are the only things I got today that were mushroom inspired, but I am so happy with them. I didn't say earlier, but I do know that planning this year for fall, I just want to go with a moody, warm, inviting feel in my home. Just full of coziness, and try to be a little bit more minimal this year in my home. I have so many areas to decorate in my home. We're very blessed that it's rather big, and some people are, they'll come on and they'll comment, you've got too much stuff for me, sorry. And that's okay. I'm not for everybody, but when you look around my house, I just have a lot of areas that I have to decorate, like my open shelves, my kitchen hutch, my end tables in my living room, my coffee table, my bookshelf, my countertops in the kitchen, my dining room table. I have a lot in this one area to decorate, and my home is like an open concept, so I have to pay attention to what I'm buying. So I try to buy intentional. I try to buy knowing like, this is going to go on my bookshelf. This is going to go on my dining room table. I try to be a little intentional with my decor. But so these next things is something I bought that were intentional. I saw this on, it's Lizzie. She's a sweet young girl that has a homemaking channel. She's adorable. Go over and check her out. I've mentioned her before, but she had mentioned these LED, I think they're like viral pumpkins from H-E-B. Oh my goodness, I have food on my mind. From Hobby Lobby. My friend Tammy works there. Hey Tammy, I know you're watching, and Tammy helped me when it comes to these LED viral pumpkins. I could not get them online at Hobby Lobby, so she was working this morning when I went up to the store, and she showed me where these beautiful LED pumpkins were. She also showed me some smaller green ones, and I think I went with this color, of course, but my intentions are they're an LED candle, and these flicker when they're on, and these were $15.99 with 30% off. I got 2 of them because I want to put them in my lanterns over on my mantle. So my intentions are with these to put them in my lanterns. I think they're going to be so pretty. I have some floral LED candles in there now. I'll try to insert some pictures here, and I love them so, so much. Now, you saw in my content, or in my shopping, they had some really pretty fall floral LED candles, and I couldn't determine if I wanted to do this type of candle in my lanterns or go with those really pretty floral fall LED candles. I am a sucker for a floral print, and so I was really trying to figure out which ones to go with, and I ended up going with these. Now, the green ones that you saw were a little bit smaller than these, and so if they didn't have this bigger size today, I probably would have gone with that floral print. But because they had these bigger size and I was able to get 2 of them, I got these. So what I thought about is using my little candle holder. These came from Hobby Lobby. I have several of these. These are actually my go-to wreaths. It's a little mini wreath. They're from Hobby Lobby. They're great. I think I've got like 6 of them, y'all. But I thought this would look really pretty with this placed in here and added into my lantern. So that's my intentions this year when it comes to decorating my lanterns. What do you guys think? Anyway, I was very excited about that. But speaking of these little mini wreaths, I just love them. I've got a lot of peg racks in my house, so you can hang them from peg racks. You could use them with a candle, or you could use them like you saw there with a pumpkin. They're very versatile, and I just love this one. It's got several different, it's like a 2-toned one, and this is actually just my favorite one that they've had. They've had this for several years. I didn't buy any more this year because, like I said, I've got like 6 of them, but I use these throughout the house in fall, and I really love them. Okay, now it's just something simple that I got beside the sink, and that was just a hand soap. I love the floral print on this. So pretty. I got it for $6.49. It's a crisp autumn gentle foaming hand cream just to go beside the sink. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have got 2 more for the bathrooms, and I didn't. I'll go back and get 2 more, but I love this little look. This is, to me, what my look is going to be for this year for fall. Just a warm, inviting, cozy, moody feel. That's what I want for my home this year. So this was perfect. It's going to be perfect to add by the kitchen sink. Okay, so a few more things. I have really been trying to incorporate some pictures, some oil paintings into my home decor. When I first started my channel's a little over 5 years old, I would just buy pictures that had like sayings on them, like let's gather, or family, or home. And my taste has changed, and I got away from that, and now I just love picking up different pictures that are like an oil painting or just a moody feel to them. Target's got some really good ones, and I found some really good ones at Hobby Lobby this year, but I just picked up one, even though, as you saw in my footage, there were several different pictures I loved today. But this one I really loved. You may not know it, but I am pretty picky about my home decor. I just don't want to buy anything. I really want to have a place for it. And so, even though this may not be very, upside down. It may not be very fall inspired for some of you guys, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great moody look. I love the frame of it. I love the white vase with these great plants or flowers. I just love the color combination, and I feel like it gives off a moody, warm, inviting feel. This was $13.99. You could not beat that. And I think these might have been 40% off. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at my footage, but I love this so, so much. It's very lightweight. And my intentions on this print is to put it on my bookshelf that's right here as you walk into the living room. That's my intentions. I love having some type of artwork at the very top of that shelf. And so I think this is going to look really good on my living room. It could also go on my fireplace area. As you saw in that footage, I did not pick up, in my Wal-Mart footage, I really wanted that mirror, that rattan mirror. I really wanted that for layering on my mantle, but I didn't pick it up. I thought $35 might have been just a little bit too much for it, but I do love to layer the mirror that's on my fireplace. I'll insert some footage here, and I thought, well, if this doesn't go on my bookshelf, this could always go on my mantle. I love it so, so much. Again, there was so many pretty fall prints to pick from today, but I went ahead and went with this one. Okay, let's see. There's one more thing that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I'd also seen these in another influencer's Hobby Lobby shop with me, and I loved them. I love adding some gold into the fall. I just think it adds a lot of class and character and charm into my living room. So I do have a pretty good bit of gold pieces that I add into my fall decor here in the living room. I've got I've got 3 end tables, and so I'm always needing little knickknacks to go on my end tables, and I thought that these gold autumn leaves candle holders from Hobby Lobby were perfect for that. So let me show you those. Okay, and here these are. Let me know in the comment section, as I was shopping, did any of you think, oh, Robin's gonna pick that up? Oh, Robin's gonna pick that up. Let me know what you thought, and let me know if what you thought I was gonna pick up, I picked up. And if I didn't pick it up, let me know what you thought I would buy if I didn't. So I love to hear from you guys when it comes to, especially you that actually know my taste and have been around for a while. But okay, so here's the autumn leaf. They were $9.99, little candle holders. Aren't they beautiful? Get a closer look here, but these are going to be stunning on my end table. I think they're going to be perfect. And I have got, let me go get my little LED candles real fast. Okay, these little LED candles are definitely a staple in my house. I have them all over the place, but they're little LEDs. They run off batteries. Let me see if I can get it turned on for you. Look how pretty it is. I have these in the kitchen, in my bedroom, and they are so, so pretty. So I've just been using these instead of real candles, but look how pretty this is gonna be. I can make it sit up a little straighter with using these little candle things that you put on there. What those are called. I'll link those below, and I'll link these little LED candles below. They're from Amazon. But anyway, I can't make that work. We'll pretend like it's straight, but look how pretty that's gonna be. I love it so much. Now, I also saw some fall-inspired candles at Hobby Lobby, but I did not see them today. They had like fall leaves on them. I looked for those today, but I didn't see any. But I think those would look really pretty inside there. So excited to put these, I think, on my end tables this year. Okay, now another thing that I'm going to show you guys that's like a staple in my house, and those are some stems. Gosh. You saw that I filmed a bunch of stems at, let's see, Michael's today and at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't pick up any stems because I really don't need any. But my layering stem, that's my favorite layering stem, I should say, came from Amazon. So I brought those out for you to see, and these are little seeded eucalyptus stems. They come like this in a bundle, and I'll just take one out for you so you can see. I love eucalyptus, and they have just a small little seed on them. So pretty. So I love layering any of my actual stems with these. I think it's a great little layering stem again, and it just makes your arrangement look so much more fuller. I went ahead and grabbed a Cosmo that I've got also. I've got these beautiful Cosmos. You saw those in my Hobby Lobby footage also. That new color they have out. Oh my goodness. That dark brown burgundy is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I may go back and pick up some of those just because they are beautiful. But I just want to show you how just these eucalyptus stems just layered with another big stem. Just look how pretty that is. I mean, to me, these go with anything. And of course, you can make it a little, let's get another one of these out. But I just love that look so, so much. So pretty. And they're these little eucalyptus sets are very inexpensive. Again, I'll link them below. If you're like me, you're just not really good at making floral arrangements. I'm terrible at it. But this really helps me to make my arrangements look more full and just kind of completes the look for me. And it's not so hard for me to get something to look good. So that is definitely a staple in my house when it comes to stems. Okay, now let me show you what I picked up from Walmart. Again, I really wanted that rattan mirror, but I passed on it for now. May go back and get it, but I really, really thought that would be beautiful layered on my mantle, but I didn't pick it up today, but I did pick up 2 of these beautiful green vases. How gorgeous are these guys? So, so beautiful. So pretty. Does it say the price on these? Let's see if I can see the price on these guys. It doesn't say a price, so I'll put that here on the screen for you guys. But I did pick up 2 of these. Again, I've been trying to buy intentionally, knowing where I'm going to put something when I purchase it. And so in my living room, I have 2 areas that I really like to have florals, and that is my coffee table and my mantle. Sometimes my shelf here, my bookshelf, but those are the main 2 areas. So I picked up 2 of these green vases to have one here on my coffee table and one on my mantle. So I'm so excited. Now, I'm probably not going to be using this floral, but just because I've got these florals in my hand, these stems in my hand, I cannot wait. Well, this looks terrible. Anyway, let me take that back out. But what I plan on using inside here are those eucalyptus stems that I showed you earlier, and then layering these little stems in there with them. So that's my intentions for today. It might change, who knows. I just don't know if those cosmos that I saw at Hobby Lobby, those dark ones, would go very well with this green. So that's why I thought I was pretty safe with just using those multicolor eucalyptus stems in this green vase. But it is so big and so gorgeous, and I think they're going to look great here in the living room. Okay, and that's actually all that I picked up from Walmart today, guys. Miracle. Okay, I did not buy anything at Michael's today, y'all. I did like their collection. There were several little things there that I liked. However, I didn't see anything where I thought, you know, I better get this today or it's going to be gone. There wasn't anything like that. So that's usually what I do when the different seasons start. If there's something I know is going to go fast, like these green vases, I know to snag them up pretty quickly or you're not going to be able to get them. And even though I'm not decorating yet for fall, we've all learned, if you've been on YouTube for some time, that once some products have dropped for fall, you better start buying what you want or it's going to be gone quickly. So I'm very excited to start planning my fall season. We have, you know, we're just at the end of July, so we have lots more hot days here in Texas, but in the YouTube world, again, I have to start planning early. So let me know in the comment section, are you a summer girl or are you a fall girl? So I'm definitely a fall and winter girl. Okay, friends, thanks so much for stopping by today. If you're still at the end of the video, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. That helps out this video so much. I've only been posting every Sunday here on the channel. I've slowed down a little bit. If you're new today, I used to post every Wednesday and Sunday. And for a few months now, I've just been wanting to post on Sunday just to kind of slow down a little for the summer months. But I'll pick back up, I promise. But again, thanks for being here. If you're new, please introduce yourself to me in the comment section. We all love hearing your name, where everyone's from. We love that so much. I want to give out a shout out to my friend Hannah. I'll link Hannah's YouTube channel below. She's brand new. She lives in Montana. She's working on getting monetized, and I have just been loving her vlogs on their farm. She has a little shop you could go online and buy things from. And so, hello, Hannah. I know you're watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. And friends, I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.